Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
You have to be brain dead to do the strat,
Pretty much.
or to prefer the strat.
You have to be dead.
Since said BRB.
Who said BRB?
Tenji.
Oh, I will
yeah,
go bio while he does that.
Well,
I'm
everyone's ready.
Hold it.
Now you have to hold it.
No, I will.
I'm not giving him.
Just
a chance.
use your catheter, man.
Oh, I clicked it.
But yes, also the fun part of turrets, like that wasn't already fun, is about 3 seconds after the last turret's resolved, we have bonds that's going to go off, and it's either going to be a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-2. So we got to be prepared to do that right after. Move spread.
What if I want a tight spread?
Because it's much easier to tell if you got a tether or not if you're loosely spread.
Talking about words.
Reckon you have a
Ow.
I had the tether. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
That's why we lose spread.
Yeah, that's why.
I got you guys.
Not only do you lose spread from the other players, but you lose spread a decent ways away from where the towers, the posts are coming down.
Sorry. I was so focused on not needing to go to the bathroom that I ignored the PB tether.
Yeah, I would also definitely say if you can try and watch, in your role there'll be one person with a stack and one person with the tether to the post, and you should be able to see which two people that are. And if you don't see, especially the tethered person, then you're probably the tethered person. Loosen up. Don't clench.
Okay.
Out. Special cells. Healers left, DPS right. After the bridges form, it'll be pillars.
I must watch over all life.
Out.
Here.
Agakimi?
Okay.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm
die. I'm
fucked.
gonna die.
Yeah. I got Senju. Silk Spit spots.
Whoa.
Oh, help him.
Over to the side, it will be 1-to-2.
You rescue me.
Where the heck are you?
Never
The
mind.
answer was no, I could not because you were too far away.
No, I think you got it.
I'll accept a slow death.
It's not that slow, it is actually a stacking thing.
I'm at the poison.
Yeah, that's what I mean too. It's a stacking
It's pretty
poison.
quick.
As a tank, you can survive 1 before a decent while, but 2 is just,
I took 2 ticks, and then the third one killed me.
yeah.
To the depths with you.
Yeah, that's the best part of summer. for a green swim.
This furious typing is hilarious.
As always, people in my FC are having terrible opinions or just are completely ignorant, which is not as bad, but
You should be in RFC. No one says anything ignorant.
I don't know, you have Kiyomi in your FC.
I don't say anything.
If I wanted that, I just log on my alt, which is in an FC of just me for subs.
Just you. That's ignorant.
It's nice
Alright,
and
yeah.
calming and relaxing.
Going for a green swim.
Mm-hmm.
What
like
the
a green
fuck?
screen.
So I will say, you know, again, I've mentioned it before. I would basically say, you know, again, for in or out, there are basically two. You know, I already know I'm only going to one of two different of the towers.
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much will always just going to that tower and then adjusting once I get there, whether it's in or out. And so, like, if it's, you know, on that last run, I believe it was out, I think. And, you know, or just, on one of the previous ones, it was like,
the last one was in. Oh no, wait, out
Okay.
like, towards the back, but it was in the
yes.
donut.
Right, well, yeah, I don't ever
Mhm.
call that out. I don't ever calling out. So, yeah, so, like, for if it's out and in, I'm basically already in the correct spot. I just stand, like, underneath the pumpkin head of the thing on the left side of it, just so no matter what the middle one is, I'm safe, but I'm already there. If it's out, I just take, like, 3 steps back. Again, watch, there'll be just a bunch of spikes that come down, you know, spike, 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 like this, and I just stand right outside one of those spikes, and I'm always safe, but it's a very small movement. For in, because I'm taking a decent amount of time to move into it, it's already, I can see which one it is by the time I get there. If it's out, I just always stand on basically that diamond right there, the spot for melee, because the AoE, if it's out, does not reach to the edge, so it's always safe just at the edge there, due north of it. And if it's in, again, the same thing, I can just stand on the left side of the donut right there. So yeah, I would recommend start heading towards, you know, pick 2 of them. As soon as you hear in out or see circles of pandemonium for in or Pandamon's Holy for out, just start heading towards it and get like halfway in between the, you know, 2 safe spots that you think, and then just adjust it. It still sucks. You still are going to get hit a bunch of times of getting used to it, but I think that makes it so much quicker.
What throws me off with that mechanic, you're talking about the pillars, right?
Yeah, the towers that spawn after the pillars.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate those things because I kept thinking the one that looks like the fucking the spider things from Breath of the Wild. I kept thinking that was the donut because I'm like, oh, it's putting its arms in a circle. That's a donut.
Guardians?
Not the donut. That one.
Yeah, I will admit I thought that the first time I saw it, but that was also in normal mode. You have to, you know, like, yeah.
I played the 5th.
That is one of the things I will say. It definitely helps doing these fights. Is just, you know, and that's why I suggested for that specifically, because it was like running the normal mode a decent amount, loose spread by the way, can really help recognizing certain mechanics in Savage. You don't have to learn them in Savage.
And it'll help update your sheet from trash gear to prog gear.
I could adjust there from now on, Tala, so that way there's less movement for you.
In.
Don't mind.
Oops. I heard in, but I didn't move.
Optional.
I'm like, in. Alright.
So you must suck at the hokey pokey.
But yeah, and I will say that is one of the reasons
That's
to do a
the
loose spread,
Macarena.
mostly
I know.
east-west wise, is you sort of already are in positions to know
Yeah.
who should go where in terms of standing for the stack. It'll be pillars after this.
I must watch over all
Fuck.
life.
Can you rescue me?
It will.
No.
You should just take the poison anyways. In. No, the rescue will not save you from the poison.
Oh yeah.
I dashed the wrong angle.
Huh?
To the depths with you. Stay where you are.
Seth, you have a marker. Don't move in.
Everyone's spread. What? Oh,
that? I thought
that's
someone
funny to
This is-
see.
1 to 2, by the way.
Don't worry, Seth. You at least moved out in time, but so did everyone else.
Unfortunately, it's the I was like all of the DPS bodies who got the 2 part. Great wide.
I'm not gonna live through this. Oh no.
Already
You got this, Excella.
Pop your invuln again, Excella.
It won't work.
Do it, Excella. Coward!
That
Okay.
crown's not getting hallowed enough.
The
cursed
the
broom.
web circles, we gotta like have them visibly overlap.
Yes.
What?
Touching
Wait,
tips,
which one?
touching just tips does not.
Or
Oh,
entangling webs to make the bridges.
Oh, okay, because I was like, nah,
Yeah,
y'all
the
need to stop
ones that
touching
you're
the
thinking
tips for
of.
that other one.
You should stand inside of the post, like in between the post and the wall. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Post.
On either both for everyone, tanks, healers, DPS, just stand in between the post, and the wall.
Post on Tuesday, ain't it?
You what, mate?
There's no post on Sunday.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was a bit
No.
bitter.
Stop.
So Betty bought a bit of butter. Bottle water.
Loose spread.
His name is John Cena.
It fits in every context. It doesn't even make sense, but it does.
100%.
Just like grows the economy.
Guess what? Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
Yeah, he gets so strong that it hurts nobody for some reason.
Out.
Hurts nobody.
But, you know, he doesn't sound very confident when it grows the economy.
Well, that's a secret.
I thought we're still in a recession.
Guess what?
Don't
Benefits
whisper, don't
everybody.
whisper the important part.
Hurts nobody.
Healers left. DPS right.
I wanted to hurt people.
What?
After bridges form, it'll be pillars.
I must watch over all life.
Let's see what this reaches. Oh, that even hits Senju all the way over there.
Out. Soak spit is next.
Man, just gotta think the Guardian one get away from.
Yeah, bro. That's what I've been doing. I just forgot what the Guardian's name is.
In for eels.
Oh fuck me. I tripped.
This is 1 to 2.
Oh my god,
Buddies.
Reckon.
Is then 1 to 2 group to spread?
No, 1
No.
is 1 person, 2 is 2
Oh.
people,
Shit.
4 is 4 people.
Literally the opposite.
You are also allowed to look at the
Oh, invul nest.
debuffs on your own and
Okay.
And read them. Read them all week.
confirm.
I don't know what the debuffs do.
Well, you should ask then.
There's one with one person, one with 2 people, and one with 4 people.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so it's like the
Yes.
cabin.
Go ahead and
concept.
start pre-positioning for turret towers, by the way. You're back here, Tala.
Yep.
Let the melees have their uptime. For now.
No.
Alright.
Them,
Remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's up right, down left.
First, I guess I'm taking this by myself because they're missing.
I'm here.
Oh, I see Seth. I see Seth.
Yeah, again,
Okay, who's next?
the melees will be. Oh.
Whoa.
You're right.
So I was
Remember,
slightly
yeah,
at an angle. Okay. Oops.
yeah, you want to shoot those straight vertically, which means for that
Straight on that line.
pattern,
didn't see
Tala,
the
we cannot
toilet, yeah.
pre-position. We have to be off to the side.
Okay.
That one was a curse pattern. in my opinion.
Yeah, that one's called the curse pattern. It's actually easier for ranged because they can just pre-position an AFK, but it sucks for everyone else more.
I didn't realize I was that far off, but when you're closer, I guess it doesn't look as off as it does. When
It's pretty hard to tell. It's gonna take some practice.
Yeah, I just gotta be on the line at least, so that'll be it.
Yeah.
These are perfect markers, so.
You will go no further.
Probably.
Is that like the mechanic of the fight?
No.
Cute.
Excella, are
It's
you
the
gonna
first
reprisal this?
I've been reprising the first Ultima, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, turrets, and honestly, turrets itself sucks, and the fact that there's bonds right after also sucks. But no, Harrowing Hell is the mechanic, with bonds 3 taking up to second place, I think. Turrets is third.
Awaiting death.
Ow!
I'll give you special self.
But it fills you with a lot of confidence that you asked that. My answer is just immediately, no. Doesn't. I don't have to think about it. There's left, DPS right. After the bridges are formed, it will be pillars.
I must watch
Okay.
over all.
I hope it's always me so I can dash and no one has to move as much.
Out!
Fun.
Suxbiz next.
Wow, there's so much space here.
Yeah, you should kill me every time.
To the depths with
Don't tempt me out.
Legendary.
Kiyomi, you need to be further away than that.
Oh, I didn't even notice it, honestly. That
This is
easy
2
not
to
look
1.
at.
2 to 1.
I see 2 people.
Split?
I was running.
Oh no, it drops it right there.
Hey,
I was sandwiched between Seth and Rek against dead bodies.
Yeah, the dead bodies still get them.
That's fucking shit, man.
they saw people like cheesing things with death. They're like, nope.
It makes the bonds after turrets really suck because we're doing it on the main platform. So yeah, me and Kimmy are just gonna get blasted a bunch by whoever died during turrets. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, I won't die there again. That was just a mistakey.
Yeah, it's a use stake.
And you can definitely, for those individual small lasers, you can fit them on one side. They don't have to be one in the other. You can have one like up here and one like here.
But
You just
aesthetically,
can't have one be one step to the side of the stack and behind it.
Aesthetically, it's got to be on both sides, though.
Yeah, of course, aesthetically, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the important bit.
Imagine being static and our lines are like not symmetrical.
Spread.
Who's a thief?
Choose that Chinese cat that I had.
Oh.
I don't.
Ow. Acting as if there's any more lines to that song than just we are
Yeah,
Siamese.
you're right.
Something quite a while. I know that.
Something, we was thinking.
After the bridges form, it'll be pillars.
Ah, god damn it.
I'll reach it.
In. I got Reckon.
Myself.
Silk spit spots.
Oh, I'm looking into it. Oh my.
Oh, hey, sent you.
And I gave all my heal and stuff to Excella.
No, no! I didn't get it.
You didn't get another stack of it. You're fine.
Wow.
Oh wow, guys. Hey, look, it lived.
Can that bridge just be
I'm
like...
loving
Let's go,
Tala
kid,
with
let's
the
go.
with the grunt to the left today.
God,
How did I take 2 and let it live without any mint?
I called into work and stayed in bed until like 6 p.m. I was so fucking sick. I thought I had COVID actually.
You called in or you called out?
Called
Called
out
in
for-
to call out.
Yeah.
I texted actually.
My brain.
My brain.
But now I'm just like,
If Tala can't tell the truth about texting or calling, is Tala even her name?
No, it's Taylor.
I
Taylor.
actually the other day I was introducing myself to some people at the kitten rescue picnic that we're
You
having.
did not say Tala.
I didn't, but so there's 3 Emilys, Emily A, B, and C, and someone said something to the effect of, I need to figure out some way to differentiate between you guys, and my inclination was to say, oh, you could just call me Tala, and then I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
But why not though?
It's just a whole other level of something that I don't want to get into in my real life.
Our friend Josh he was in charge of hiring people, and after like 100 applicants, he really didn't want to pick the one guy that he really wanted named Josh. But he did. And I was just like, oh, you just differentiate by calling yourself Hot Josh.
Oh my god. How do you know the other guy's not hot?
Look at it.
Honestly, you're right.
I've been chosen!
I mean, it's an objective thing.
It's very objective, actually. Because I've met them both.
I've never met the other Josh, but I've heard.
The other Josh is like a skinny.
I've
And
met
is,
enough Joshes to know.
Well, our other Josh, friend Josh, is actually hot enough
Hot enough.
to be called hot.
Yeah.
Handsome Squidward over here.
I'd say he's good looking.
Silk spit. Remember to throw
Oh,
some
no,
healing on Excella
he's
while you're
hot.
up there, by the way.
Stop touching my
Yeah.
tip!
Excella, you should just be clemencing yourself, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I now know how to tell if it's in or out on the Guardians thing.
Look for the Guardian.
No, like if we have to go forward or back because
Circle
of the holy.
versus
It
Halo.
is 1
Where's
to
the Brent?
2. Bread to partners.
Oh my fucking piss.
What?
Oh my fucking piss.
We had so much time.
The partners!
That's how you
Back
do
to the
it.
main platform. Holy shit, that's 2 people. Alright, let Kimmy and Rankin die and we'll res them. I
That's
got
right.
Why
ready.
did I die?
You had bleed!
Blood.
Like, I don't think you get how much fucking damage that thing does.
Oh, now he does.
I still
I
don't.
don't think he does. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a puppy that can't comprehend why they fell.
Turrets are next. Go to your tower spots.
Yeah, so far, this is all pretty good.
Shut up! 3 people have gotten poisoned this run.
On purpose, though.
Alright, watch the markers here.
Okay, easy pattern.
Oh,
Oh, you can go ahead and be in front of yours for this pattern.
I was. God, that's wider than I thought.
Oh, I.
Yeah, it
He
is.
said,
Why is it so cursed?
Okay, so I have to pretty much just be on the other tower until I have to go bait mine, huh?
Yeah, for that pattern you
I
do. Also,
did
it
it!
is spread to pairs, and this is why I die.
I thought I was far
Right
enough,
in
but I
the-
guess
I'm
not.
sorry. I saw the 2 people of debuff, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 people.
Man, that was just slightly wider than I expected.
So, Riken, you pretty much will want to. Well, I'll answer the question in a second.
Yeah.
Always, when it's going to be bonds, look at the party list because you may not have all of the debuffs. There, at least 50% of the people are only going to have 1 debuff. Now, if you had both the 1 and the 2, then you can tell that way, or 1 and the 4. But you need to look at the party list and look at the timers to know which one's resolving first. Is what I will say. But
So-
I will also call it out. But I was also not concerned about calling it out there. Like you can call it out way in advance. The bonds debuffs come out before the towers spawn for the turrets, so you have a huge amount of time to call it out. So I will do so once we have a chance of resolving it properly.
Okay, sorry,
So.
Sandra.
It's okay. I mean, we were dying there anyway.
Yeah, we were fucking.
I was
I
just
try to
messing
be
with you. I really was
proactive
just
by
messing with
looking
you.
I was trying to be proactive by looking at my debuffs.
Yeah, no, that's good. But yeah, that one for bonds, you even need to look at the party list, not just yours. It's annoying.
Okay, so
So,
melee, the one that the melee is like the non-cursed position for them is the cursed for range because we have to like be out then go in.
For melees, there is no curse. It's either more movement for
okay.
healers and tanks, or more movement for ranged.
Okay.
And the
There's
quote
just a
unquote
lot of
cursed
movement for
one is
tanks. It's just
yeah.
I
There's a
hope
lot
it-
of movement for tanks. It's even worse on the left-right pattern.
Okay.
yeah, it's worse.
Well, now I saw how wide it is, so yeah, I'll just completely
Yeah.
go over to the other.
I'm
thing.
gonna call that one
Okay.
the zigzag pattern.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what
I-
it feels like.
the Z pattern.
Yeah.
Zed.
So yeah,
Alright.
it's Excella, your
Okay.
turn.
So, just because I don't think I'm connecting with something, so tower for the turrets.
And I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the positions for those turrets
Okay.
that we just did.
Mm.
That was the turret positions.
Yes. So I get that. Turret number 1, Riken stands in front. I stand behind him. We get knocked back.
Yep.
That's where I'm confused of where I need to go next. I thought that I needed. Do I need to stay there, and then point myself
So-
toward 3?
So you will get knocked back to 2.
Yeah.
Kiyomi should end up in front, in between you and the turret is where you want to end up. And Kiyomi will be pointing it straight vertically. You're going to the 3 turret next. The knockback is from the turret, so you can actually be a little bit to the side and sort of pre-position a little bit, but honestly just getting knocked back straight vertically is not bad.
Okay.
So
That's what
yeah,
I
so
needed.
you're
I had
getting-
enough time to run to the next turret. I didn't feel like I was
Yeah.
rushing.
Okay.
At
so
least
yeah,
in
you
this.
can, because the advantage of getting knocked slightly to the side here is you're already sort of pre-positioning. The disadvantage is you're going to probably get knocked so far into the turret that it's going to snap focus onto you instead. And so you're going to probably, even if you move out, it probably won't have time to lock back onto Tala. And so you're going to be the one aiming the turret then. Whereas if you get knocked straight vertically, you then have to sort of run around to get in, with where Tala is, which would be about like, you would be standing like about, you want to go to about here. You're going to get knocked back up to about the 1 marker if you go here. So you need to run around a little bit, but you're always further away from the turret than Tala is, so you don't have to worry about it locking onto you. So
Okay.
advantages, disadvantages. It depends on how you feel.
Okay. And then from 3, it hits Tala. We go back to 4, and then
Yep.
I stay at 4, pop some mitt, and that's it.
Yep, and then you're going to get knocked up north, and
Okay.
then you resolve bonds afterwards. But yep, that's what you would do. So you basically, for you, it's 1 to 2, 2 probably back to 1, then move around to where 3 is, 3 to 4, and then 4 back up to where 3 is.
Okay.
And then you cry mashing shield lob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Then
then,
where should
basically.
people who are not tanks, should we go back to our original turret spot?
No, you
or-
just dodge depending on exactly what. So in this pattern, you and me would go already to our 3 and C marker through a 3rd turrets right
Mhm.
away, because we know the 1 and 2s are shooting on the far side, not towards 3.
Mm-hmm.
Once the knockback happens, the 4 turrets are going to shoot right back here, so you would want to come over here like by
Okay,
2.
so just move to the sides.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other patterns, the safe spots will be slightly different, but you basically want to move aside. You'll actually want to move up a decent bit, because we're going to need to throw out some healing before bonds, but you'll need to be ready to move back a bit quickly.
Mhm.
And in general, you're going to want to be a few steps up, because we're going to want to do that same sort of lineup that we're doing over on the west platform. We're going to do essentially that for the bonds on this platform, where I'm the furthest back on the left, Kimmy is the furthest back on the right, Tala and Kiyomi are next, that sort of thing.
Okay.
There's more space, so you can be a little bit more flexible, but in general, you'll be not quite at the south edge, a bit up from it.
I'm going to the restroom. I didn't want to miss any of that, so be right back.
But yeah,
I
so
get
as
it.
an
It's just gotta practice it a few times.
yeah, it just
feel
requires
comfortable doing it.
practice. Yeah.
But
Yeah, and so
this
again,
this
the
pattern felt
other-
very comfy. The other one felt cursed completely. And it
Yeah,
was
no, the
very
other
annoying.
pattern, and again, there's one that's sort of the exact inverse of this, where the 1A we're on starting on the inside instead of the outside, but it's basically the exact same, just reverse the in
Yeah.
and outs. The other pattern would look like this. Or
that
on the
was
other
that
opposite side.
pattern we got the time prior.
Yeah. So on this pattern, the ranged can pre-position here. For us, Tala, we have to start out by like the 3 marker. Once the first one's fire, we move over to the A marker. Once the second one's fire, because they're going right towards the 3 ones, then we have to run over. And in this pattern, I'm gonna pop sprint because I need to get to C from A very quickly. In the opposite pattern, where the 3s are on the left, you're gonna need to pop sprint to go from where 3 is to where 1 is. But for this pattern, to make it easier for the tanks, we're firing the lasers and they're getting knocked back over to these markers. So the south safe spot is always over here. You don't have to adjust over that way. So the south safe spot, basically the lasers are firing at a diagonal.
I don't know, because Mom said that he's been drinking like a lot of coffee or
So for this one, the 3.
Yeah, I
And-
basically set these up so that Excella is taking the number markers and you're taking the letter markers.
Yeah,
And
that's
just how it
fine.
will always work.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
west and east.
Right. But you're saying for this one that for the third one or the second one to aim. No, 1 and 3 aim diagonal. 2.
No,
straight.
only 3 to 4 does. 1 and 2 does not.
Okay.
You just have to suck it up and make the run, because that's what
Okay.
PF likes to do. I don't know. It's only 3 to 4. 3 always aims to 4. Every other one always aims vertically.
Wait, 3 to 4 for melees.
Only
not
in this
4 to
pattern.
3. Right, okay.
3 in this pattern, the healer and tank turrets, which are the third ones, are aiming towards the fourth one. In every pattern, the healer tank turrets are aiming towards the final tank only turrets. The 1, 2, and 4 tank. The 1, 2, and 4 turrets are always aiming vertically. It's a bit weird, but again,
No,
it's so fun.
melee is always vertical.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why the melees are in front of the 3 turrets there in that picture.
Yeah, that picture made me uncomfortable.
Give me a second. I want to save. Nah, never mind. These are specific. Okay.
Because in this one, the tanks take the first towers for some reason. They
You
take the
can
first
do
tower
that. You
solo.
can have the tanks take the first tower solo. I mean, obviously, you also can't do this exact, spot because the tanks have literally nowhere safe to aim the south things. So this is, not an actual positioning during the fight. It's more showing something, but I'm not.
Yeah. I don't know
I'm
which
guessing
boat
it's
it's
1-2-2-2 maybe.
on. I don't know.
You will go no further.
Because that would be a theoretical thing you could do as well, where the tanks take the first one solo, pop some light mitt, and then take every one of the other ones behind a buddy. Honestly, feels like that might be a better pattern, even, because it allows you to have your mitt on cooldown quicker, but
It depends on what comes after that, how it you commit.
after that is bonds, and then also light spread. It's the bonds are resolving. Ultima, Soul Grasp, and then a Wicked Step. So you have time for them, but I reckon.
I'll give you special cells.
Bro, how fucked would it be if you stood in the tower to raise me and then walked away?
Life comes to change.
I mean, if you had your res involved, that would actually work, I think. Pillars are next.
No, not for the benefit, for the troll.
Yeah.
Benefits nobody, hurts everyone.
I got Reckon.
Yo, I totally dodged that shit, but okay.
Oh, the game said no.
In for heals.
Oh, I didn't realize that was. Act was covering that pole.
Damn it.
What?
I
What
was-
just happened?
No, I was poisoned and I.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Why?
I died because I touched the pole with my web, and
Oh.
my overlay was covering the pole barely, so I didn't see it touching it.
I mean, you can just go to the same spot every time.
I thought I was, but I guess I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little harder for range because it's like halfway in between, but yeah, either
Yeah.
stop hitting buttons or jump. And like, yeah, I do jump and wiggle, so like, I mean, I don't actually normally do the jump, but at least, yeah, I like hold down right mouse click and wiggle, or
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
what
what it is
I
on
do.
Legacy. But yeah, that or just jump, that sort of thing. But
What does that do?
I held down mouse click.
Keeps you
and
from turning around.
it
yeah,
does
basically,
in one
when
direction.
you auto face turn, it switches you right back. So you're only turned for a very short period of time, so you don't have the ability to run off the bridge.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold the
the
mouse button down then. That'll probably work.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
You will go no further.
Oh, why did I do that?
Hmm.
I hit arm's length instead of evoke.
It's
Now
okay.
you're out of
There are, I mean, certainly not in the first 90 seconds, but I don't think there are any required uses of knockback prevention in this fight.
Yeah, I don't know why I hit arm's length instead of evoke. Just
Yeah. No, I was just trying to think. Yeah, this fight doesn't have them. 11 does.
Yellow. That's why. Just yellow.
You want some yellow?
Kill me, no.
In.
Didn't I get it?
In.
It wouldn't. It
Oh,
wouldn't break.
Kimmy.
I won like
No,
4
you're
times
not
for
Kimmy.
it.
Like you ran towards it, but then ran away from it.
Not on my screen.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like the orbs in Ramu.
The more that you run through it perpendicular, the more likely it is to break.
Hmm.
I must watch over all life.
In. Silk spit. Over west, this is 4-1. So be with your roll in the middle of the platform, north-southwise, then be ready to spread. Send you?
Oh wait.
Send your rolls.
Oof.
Yep.
Whoa.
Okay, I need to go sprint that. I need to sprint that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
me
you don't
too.
need to sprint it, but if you are one of the edge ones, you have to start moving before the animation has really started. You have, like,
Okay.
you move a fraction of a second after the touchdown cast has completed, and you will still snapshot inside of it. But yeah, sprinting there's not a bad idea, but I don't know for sure whether it's up
I
again.
don't know if it's up again, yeah, because I sprint just to get there.
Yeah.
We have a GIF.
Wait, you sprint just to get where?
Because I'm all the way on the east side after that, and I just want to get to the corner right before. From the stack right before that, just to get
The
to that corner
meltdown?
spot.
To get to the
Yeah.
northwest corner?
Yeah.
You have a lot of time to get up there. It takes a while from when meltdown resolves to when the first set resolves. Like, you can't RP walk, but you really shouldn't need sprint to get up there, I don't think.
You
heard
It's
that, Kimmy?
close, but
Yeah, no, Kimmy walk.
I want to see how close.
the main thing is just like, if you print, because like the other thing is like if it's rolls first, well, you don't even have to go all the way up there. You only need to be about
Yeah.
halfway. The other thing is just like you have to sort of have a pretty good grasp on moving your character to the very edge with one motion, not running there, getting close, and then inching into position.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, it's definitely the
I'll
furthest spot
practice it.
away. Don't get me wrong; it's the hardest spot to do for this.
Yeah, I've just
but-
been freaking out sprinting there.
Yeah,
So I'll try.
no.
I'll see if I can time it right.
yeah. And maybe just like sprint when you cross the bridge, and that should be a good in between.
Okay.
And I will also call out what the bonds are before, as we're running over.
Fail bots.
Oh no, Kiyomi's weapons broke.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm at 0%.
That's funny. Practice your mechanics.
What's that called? The
In.
Oh, guilty. Guilty.
Gear.
We gotta be. We can't.
guilty
We
whisper.
can't repair
Careless
your
whisper.
gunnel anymore.
Careless whisper.
I was thinking guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Like how Kimmy's standing there already. Oh,
Wow,
I really like
Sanji.
striking
I'm
today.
excited to see you today.
Oh.
Dude, I don't know. I wasn't getting selected for like the first.
No,
fucking-
it's because I saw Kimmy like pre-position himself there, like waiting for it. He
Pre-fighter.
doesn't get chosen.
You are partial to old
Ouch.
utopia.
Oh, dude, I need to
Rats.
make
Silk spit
that
spots.
band logo.
You need to make that OnlyFans? What?
Yeah.
Give me, you need to take a step forward. You're gonna tether to the post. Okay, we should be good now.
To the depths with you.
This is 2-1. Go across, 2-1.
Okay, yeah, if I time it right, I have enough time.
Spread.
Anyway.
Yep. Trust me, I've done that before.
Alright, we can still salvage this.
Did you Rez send you over there? Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I recorded it. I recorded it.
Yeah, you need to not
Yep.
res until
I
we get back on
realized
the
it. Yep,
platform
I
ever.
realized it after I already hit it, and I was like, well, this is just how it is.
This is our reality.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is
Brad,
the world we live in.
That bubble's huge.
Alright, turrets are next. At the end, this is a 1-2, but we're not going to see it.
okay.
Well, let's survive to it.
Good pattern, not cursed.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
I
1,
don't-
2.
I didn't see anyone at the 3 tower.
Well, the 2 towers pointing at the 3 towers, so you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Sorry, at the.
Yeah, you would.
What
Oh,
is
wow.
that?
That's awesome.
It's just line anyways. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty simple. It's just something to trip you up.
That's a fucking,
Fuck is that? It's just a raid wide.
dude, that was those lasers from the near raid. The one with the 2 giant people, and then they got the axes.
I used
Wait, no.
It's not actually that painful of a tank buster, as it turns out.
I used
Here's the
everything.
problem. Well, yeah, I
Guys,
know, and I was
listen,
constantly healing you.
Oh man.
I'm not taking this, Tula.
You better take it.
Tula.
Alright, just get
It's Tallulah.
get Excella over here.
Tula on Bangada.
Uh-oh.
Name was Tula. Tula Cabana.
And this is Silk Spit. So it's not actually get over here quite yet for Excella. And here's where we die.
Ah!
Why did I
My
res?
soul screams.
Ah!
Yo, we just got it.
Yeah, and I
Clear.
threw out Swift to the second too late.
It's okay, I hit a pot, so let's go.
If you were using new pots, it would have cleared.
Bruh.
Well, I did hit a new pot, so
Alright, so questions on turrets?
Mm-mm.
no, I just gotta do them a few more times.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think so.
definitely just repetition and practice. But we did almost get to see Bonds 3, which is the second big thing. Which is why, like, yeah, that's the thing, is like, if you can get past turrets, you can basically get to Bonds 3. And then after Bonds 3 is basically harrowing hell. There's a bunch of mechanics in between, but it's pretty much a turrets to Bonds 3. Well, yeah, no. The next set after Bonds 3 is the next set of Dividing Wings and Steel Web, and that one does suck.
Take divided way.
It is definitely the place where DPS should know where their personals are if they have them, which all of the DPS do because we don't have a red mage in the party. But yeah,
You
so
guys-
for good.
No, it was nothing related.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say basically for the demoniac ray, that's the half room cleave where he looks at one side and hits it. All that happens is there's a bunch of orbs that spawn on that side, and they just do the Magitech bit line AoEs horizontally. So just make sure you're not in line with them. It's really easy to dodge.
Cool. I was
The
just gonna
fun
ask
part
if
about
anyone
those-
had. Sorry,
It's okay.
if anyone had watched Black Mirror, the new Black Mirror season.
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
You guys were like those guys on a Zoom call that keep interrupting each other.
Yeah. That was all. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm never talking again. But yeah, the fun part about those orbs and the half room is that we're gonna have to do a 4-to-1 or a 1-to-4 bonds at the same time as the half room cleave and the orbs, respectively.
Oh yeah,
That's
the weather
Bonds
in
3,
your
and
area?
that's the one where people are just like, yeah, just sack everyone but a healer and the healer LB3 because it sucks to do.
Just learn it, Fivehead.
Yeah.
So tank LB wouldn't help there.
Well, not so. I don't know whether I said this before or not, but the fun thing about demonic bonds is that they are not 2-person stacks and 4-person stacks and individual AoEs. They're enumerations.
I
And what
gotcha.
that means in this game's logic is that if you don't have the exact right amount of people, they do massive damage. It's not just a split damage or anything like that. So,
gotcha.
yeah. The fun part is
Benefits
the next
everybody.
fight also has 2-person
Hurts
stacks
nobody.
and 4-person stacks, and they're just stacks. They're not actually, 2 and 4-person. It's just 4 split damage AoEs and 2 split damage AoEs, so you can have people missing and be fine. But in this fight, you can't. And that is, by the way, if one person is dead going into like a 2-to-1, or like especially the 4-to, like if it's 1-to-4 and someone's dead, you sack the person who has the 4 debuff. Do not try and sack 3 people. You will die. It takes a while to try and recognize it. I'll try and call it out if it's in a useful situation, but yeah, do not try and do a stack with less people than is necessary for it.
Been liking choosing a lot today. I love these types.
Welcome back.
Aw, who teased me out?
In. Poor Kiyomi has to be so focused on his rotation he can't dodge that.
I almost didn't make that.
Bruh. Hiller's after.
I must watch over all life.
You did a pretty bad job.
Out. Soakspit is next.
Kimmy, now I just stand in the middle of the 3rd square.
Yeah. That is the spot to go. Make the healers adjust if they're in the wrong spots, because that's the right spot for you. This is 1-to-2. Over. 1-to-2. Pair up. Back to the main platform.
Yo, poor Seth has a Midari there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's time.
You can, like, do it on the
I
web,
saw it.
all cool.
Also, way to go, Kimmy. You just got Ifrit, the poison dot. Swan him in the puddle. I saw him splashing around.
Oh my god.
He's having so much fun.
They should make a poison primal.
Turret towers are next.
And the summoner can cast Breakaga.
And then Summer can cast Bio and Maya. Oh, wait.
Can you give pre-position to your tower?
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
know that was coming.
That'd be crazy.
I wish someone had said it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Me too.
That would be
I was
nice.
thinking about something else.
This is
Oh,
Curse
that's how
Pattern.
much I hate this curse pattern.
Jesus. Hurts everybody. Benefits nobody. Actually, it's not that bad. Now I get to just wait here forever.
Ow.
See both the towers pointing at me. I was like,
Ah,
Why?
I am dead.
Hey, I made it.
Ah!
I baited my tower correctly, but then the other turret aimed at me and knocked me off.
Yeah. Hurts everybody. Benefits nobody.
so wild concept.
Go on, try.
If two people just stand between both of the turrets, do they just cancel out?
Ah, fuck. I'm sorry.
Nope.
No, they kill you.
You get a Vuln from both of them and you die.
The first thing you said
Not-
was you get
Not
a roll.
necessarily. Because one person will be closer to one tower than the other. So if you put two people in between two of the towers,
No, because you're still
They'll each
sharing
only
the
get one.
tower.
Well, no, he is right. The Vuln is weird. The Vuln is only for the damage on the first person.
Oh, the
in
first
line.
person. But then you're sharing two towers now, so
But
you man up.
theoretically, there is maybe a possibility that could work if they were perfectly aligned. And how successful have you been so far in aiming that tower exactly where you want it to go?
100%.
Uh-huh. I believe
Have
you.
I aimed my tower wrong?
I'm going to go with a yes, just because it's impossible to aim that tower exactly where you want it to go.
Oh, I've had no problems. I've been aiming since I was 4.
it's pretty late.
It took you till you were 4 to be potty trained?
I was just gonna
Standing
say
up.
late, and then I almost said early, and then I just went with late.
And
He was
standing up.
I don't know when I first peed. When I was like 10
I
seconds
think you
old.
first peed, yeah, I was like, you're pretty young.
10 seconds old.
Hey Roz, when did you get potty trained?
Bruh,
Ross
think
isn't going to
Tyler-
allow you to talk with us.
You don't remember? You don't? When was the first time you remember like standing up to pee? Like how old were you? You think? Yeah. Okay. He has no recollection.
but you
Huh?
gotta take into consideration that at one point the
What?
toilet is taller than you.
Oh, he said he was standing up to pee when he came out.
Bruh, he walked out with his dick in his hand, just like, I'm just gonna water this garden.
Ugh!
Whoa.
I don't know. He was sitting down to pee yesterday, so.
Bro, tell Ross that he's still a man for that. 'Cause sometimes you just,
That's like-
you just
that's
don't
the
want to
best-
fucking
feels
put up
like
with
it
it.
sometimes.
That's the best thing to do. Why do I want to
How else
stand
are you
every
gonna play
single
your
time?
gotchas games while at the toilet?
Exactly. Irina gets it.
Hold on, I can play my gotcha game standing up.
And then drop the phone into the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm a real man. I shit standing up.
It's all over.
Yeah.
I almost just
I was
leave
like-
again there.
I prefer to sit, period, no matter what.
I said
A
I
lot
could.
less
I
effort.
didn't say I do.
Yeah. Hurts nobody. Benefits
No.
everybody.
Yep. Actually, it hurts my knees a little, depending on the day.
That's true too. Actually, hurts me.
The squatty potty.
Benefits nobody.
Dude, my girlfriend's family has like some sort of ergonomic toilet where it's not, the toilet seat is not like parallel to the ground. Like the front is higher up, which I am told helps bowel movements.
You
The
get a
whole point
squatty
of the
potty.
squatty
You don't have,
potty.
yeah, you don't have to fucking get a whole new toilet. Just get a squatty potty. $20.
I had no creative input there. Okay, they rented the
Destroys
apartment
me.
and it was there already.
No, but
Sorry,
the
Seth.
squatty potty is just like you just buy it. You just put it. It's like a step stool.
And it works
Right.
on every toilet.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so
I'm
so
not.
good.
I'm not denying it. I am in favor of your recommendation, but I was just saying they had this, and I was just confused because that was the first time I sat on a toilet where I couldn't reach the floor.
I don't need it. I have
don't
perfect
need
bowel
it.
movement.
I don't need it.
No, it's not that it helps with bowel movement. It
Ian.
just makes the whole job easier.
Mine's pretty easy.
Doesn't that, in theory, help the bowel movement?
Benefits everything.
Um,
This kills the bowel movement.
yeah.
It's not a bowel movement until it's outside of my body. Wait.
Until then, it's magma. Wait, no, that's not right.
It's a bowel stillness.
So it's mag.
Magma.
I would say that sounds correct.
Magma's what happens
Seth
after the
would
red
know.
sauce from Chipotle.
It's a smegma, guys, not magma.
Oh no!
no,
What?
no.
Wrong.
Oh,
Wrong.
yes,
In.
Okay. Oh,
I
I
got
got it.
Reckon.
That was just enough to adjust.
Bullshit.
Just avoid the guardians. That's all you gotta do. Forward guardian, backward guardian.
I got the res.
Oh,
Thank you.
Forward to 1. And so, Seth, sack yourself, please.
alrighty. Out of my.
Oh, it was 4 to 1.
Riken wants to sack it with you. Oof,
Oh.
yeah. Okay, I definitely need a sprint there.
That's not your
I
spot.
don't sprint there, and I have to move the exact same distance you do. It's
I
just
can't go to my spot.
I need to
because
figure out
Seth
the
is
timing
in my
there.
spot, and it
Yeah,
drops
like you-
something on your dead body.
Take
sprint's
the
not a
spot where
bad
you're
thing,
at.
but yeah.
You two are at the front because we're DPS. If melee is in the right corner, you're just take his second spot.
No. I mean, yes.
Tala, why are you laughing?
No. I mean, yes. Oh my god.
You see what I lack in coordination and raid? I like for stupid comments. You're welcome. I had to process what you said because I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Because like Seth was like in my spot, and then like I don't know where the fuck Seth stands.
You guys are 1 and 2, yeah.
And like, what if I stand in his spot and then I start hating the Japanese?
Kimmy's just like, I just want the clear, man. Get me out of here.
Wrong neighborhood, dead boy.
I'm gonna pug this after.
Can't bug this. We gotta come back on Monday.
And
It's Juneteenth.
oh yeah, we're off for Juneteenth? Just kidding.
Oh, I am.
No, I meant like rating.
Excel
Hey,
says,
I
I am.
I'm just happy I don't have to work.
I have a floating holiday for it, so I don't actually have it off, but I could have.
Thank you, Kimmy, for giving us this holiday.
Damn.
Hey, Kimmy slaved over it for us, so you better be thankful.
Yeah. More like
Ow.
Kimmy's dad. Thank you, Kimmy's dad.
Bro. He's telling his dad. Picked all that cotton and says thanks like
Kimmy requires reparations.
He does. He gets an extra holiday.
Oh. So
We
do we.
just benefit from the extra holiday.
Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
that. Oh shit, I think I
I
actually.
think at
might
this
not
point,
be able
Kimmy's
to
just
make
standing
it
there
do
on purpose.
Yeah.
I get it.
You do know that because it's dropped before it actually gets you. Literally, all 4 DPS could just be stacked up over there. You don't have to wait to see who gets it. Ow!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ah.
Something I've got it down over here.
Same, brother.
Brother!
Brother.
To the depths with you. Stay where you are.
On the floor?
El medio, bro.
It is, yeah, 1 to 4, correct. Gather up. Nice. Crossover.
We need to stack with that.
Wait, you want to.
Unless you want to do a swap beforehand.
Nah.
That sounds more complicated.
Yeah. It does.
Tower turrets are next.
Right, can you keep your position? Yeah.
After turrets, it'll be 2 to 1.
I am Pandemonium. These cells are mine.
Why are you so grabby about it?
Look at him.
Good pattern.
Okay. Why does my 1 minute come up here? uh.
Oh.
So cursed.
There goes your perfect
And
shoot.
then
Right.
pair, partners,
Oh, why was that way?
Wait, who's my
and
planet?
Me.
spread.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice job, Kimmy. Left,
That's
avoid orbs.
Oh, those
They're so skinny. But the orbs look so fat.
Raid wide.
radiation diagnosis.
Oh yeah, shit, you actually had invuln this time. That's right, I'm taking damage, yeah.
The bested one.
Special cells.
We will get the bridges, and then we are just doing silk spit after, so no need for tanks to cross.
So they're fake bridges?
Well, the
Oh wait,
we're gonna
we
cross
gotta
later.
cross.
No, well, melees would cross in the original pattern for this, but with this, literally no one has to cross right now. It will be pillars after this.
Oh,
It is a 1 to 4, by the way. Out,
Out.
is 1 to 4. On the right, take the res and then we can LB3.
Oh, goodbye world. Oh, we got split the same way we normally split. That was my bad.
That didn't work.
RB3.
So basically, we position ourselves the same way, but on the right or left.
Alright, so we're going to get tethered to the post on the east and west platforms. If you get tethered to east or west, go there. Otherwise, supports left, DPS right.
Ah, freaking danced off the...
Send you, no, point south.
Oh.
You're
Oops.
tethered with the cone, so yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the
stack goes
tether.
north.
I didn't see the tether.
Yeah, so that one is this, similar sort of idea as the previous times. Tethers are going to either side and pointing the cone south. The stacks are going north. The stack cannot tether to the stack doesn't have to worry about being close to that post that comes down. You just have to avoid the post that's used to form the bridge. So you only have to go that far north. And then besides that, basically it should be a triangle that looks like something like 1, 2, that sort of thing. Just make a triangle like that, pretty much. Is the best. And then important thing is whoever was tethered and was standing back here needs to go and break those people out. Same thing on the DPS side. You need to break them out.
No, I'm just gonna leave you there to die.
Yeah, that
always do.
happens. It will happen.
Understandable.
Yeah, so, but the more important one to review, after the pillars that happened there, the, entangling web to silk spit to pillars, there's going to be a half room, there's a set of bonds that go off, that's either 4 to 1 or 1 to 4. The half room cleave goes off at the same time as the first bit of it, and the orbs resolve at the same time as the second hit of the bonds. So if it's 4 to 1, we're going to be in one half of the room. We'll always put the supports left, the DPS right, so it would basically be 1 and 2. If it's the right half, it would be A and B. If it's the left half with the supports being on 1 or A, the DPS being on 2 or B. If it's spread first, it's the same sort of thing, just spread out along here. So,
Yeah.
it's the same sort of thing. And then try and collapse in about to the middle for the roll stacks north-south wise. Don't bother moving east-west, so you're still staying on that half of the platform, and avoid the orb line. Same thing if it's spread second, like I'm going to come down here, I'm going to come as far south as possible, but there can be an orb line far south, so I may have to adjust here. So just pay attention if it's 4 to 1. It definitely is very useful to sprint there because you're dodging the pillars pretty quickly into doing that. It definitely takes some practice.
Yeah. Practice it up.
You will go no further.
No.
Solid.
Lose spread.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Man. In.
Reckon let's just take this with him.
Everyone wants to take that with you.
He just really wants to jump a lot.
But you're good.
Wait, what? When the fuck did you change jobs?
Dragon.
Astro isn't for me.
Oh, should I start healing?
No?
Okay.
No. I think it's covered.
Out. In.
Oh my god, the troll.
I got dead.
You gotta actually know that
Got
one
him.
now.
Jesus.
Ow.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
just no. That's not a good place to accept resins.
I got you guys here. If we all stack, we live this. Come here,
Yeah.
Reckon. Stack.
What are you talking about? I had the red thing.
Oh my god. None of our residents were alive.
No,
I don't know that, dude.
you notice how that web was kind of purple? It meant you can't break it, so that meant that both Tala and Kimmy were dead. And
But I was
so
also
just
tethered to that.
yeah, but because the other two who were part of the tether died, you got out.
What? Okay.
It's like the human centipede. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Benefits everybody.
No, that's not like the human
Nobody.
centipede. The guy in the middle, the
Grows the
person in the
economy.
middle was the one that lived.
Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
Snowball. It's everybody. Kills me.
Kills everybody.
I mean, it's just like the good old days. Goodbye. Arena, just like the good old days. Oh my god.
It's one hit's livable. It does
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
just
yeah.
a wee bit though.
That's why I laughed seeing you go straight to like less than half health in one hit.
And I had half health worth of shield on as well.
I'm moving.
We got it. It's
That
fine.
was amazingly enough, far enough spread. In.
Yeah, I really don't mind to move. I will move.
Okay. I will trust that you will move.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there you are.
Like unto chains.
Kimmy hasn't gotten it once.
Never
Pillars are next.
finished.
I must watch over all life.
Out. I mean it. Oh, someone is getting punished.
Never.
Soak spit spreads. I will move back in a second.
Believe you.
Just trying to see if we can make Soul not die here.
How about that?
Works for me. One to 4. Roll stacks. Back over to main platform. Beginning soul extraction.
These findings.
What?
Towers are next. Soul rebels.
The heart.
I'm glad we were both at the same level of like.
Cringe? I know.
Yep. Cringy lore.
First pattern.
Wait.
Oh!
Whoa.
1 to 2, by the way.
I was in like the
I'm stealing
upper
stat.
right quadrant, and I still
Damn
got
it.
sniped by the bottom left.
1 minute is not enough.
No, upper right sniped the bottom left.
No. I was around like north of B, and I got hit from a bottom left tower. Correct.
After.
Oh yeah, because you were in the path of the tower.
What? No, I was on the complete opposite side of the stage.
Oh, I'm looking at the stage the wrong way around. That's what it is.
Oh boy.
I keep forgetting I turn my camera to look south always.
Yeah.
So, I was supposed to shoot
The third
my
one.
Shot.
tower to the very far corner, the southwest.
Yeah, it was basically
corner.
supposed to be this. And
Right.
then
Okay.
Mine
Okay.
was.
So I did that, and then I needed to have gotten away more.
So 3 and 4 are supposed to come down this way, right?
No.
They're supposed
Three-
to hit here?
The healer
Okay.
towers are always going to be aimed towards the 4th towers, wherever they are. it will be angled in the cursed pattern. It will be straight in the not cursed pattern.
Okay, so I always have to get out of the if I'm forward.
Yes. Yeah, and then basically, yeah, Tala, you and me are gonna have to rush over.
Book it
to
over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe people were dead. Were the tanks dead?
I got hit. I was at 4 and I got
No,
sweeped
I took all of the towers. I lived through the whole thing.
Okay.
Someone
I got shot up to the side.
off.
there was a
Me and the-
tower, the second tower, I think, shot like angled to
This
the
one
side.
here didn't really have someone. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
this
'cause
one
I was
here-
close to one of the 2-4 towers,
Oh.
and so I got shot off. After I took my
Yeah.
tower, I got shot off the side here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one here didn't have someone because I took it here with Kimmy,
Oh.
and I shot up forward, and whoever was here got this hour angled like this way. And then by the time I got to 4, I think Excella was already dead, and I took the whichever one had someone there.
Yeah.
I tried to fix one
that was
there.
you and me, the far left
Yeah.
one, I think. But then I got yeeted off because of I didn't realize 3 goes to 4 there.
But
Or
Kimmy,
Excel,
you should
yeah.
always be with Excella. You should never be with Senju because you're
Oh no.
left.
Then it was
Yeah.
Excella, and then Senju
Yeah.
was
It was
coming
Excella,
up for this
then I
one.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what's
Yeah.
the other one here? I don't remember.
Yeah. You or someone made it right at the last second of this one. Well, not the last second because they didn't get to go off, but yeah. Then me and Excella got flung.
Anyways, yeah. Let's
Let's
do
try
another
and see it one more time.
or two.
I'm holding it in. So
Just so we
Hold
clear.
in.
just understand my commitment. 20 minutes of me holding it in now.
If my sister can hold in a baby for 9 months,
I can hold my piss for
one poop.
20 minutes, 30 minutes.
True.
Or her husband can't hold in this the shits after tacos.
Oh my god.
Oh, I gotta ask.
I had to come home and immediately go, so I don't know how he felt.
I'm gonna ask him now.
Loose spread.
Yeah, he probably had a loose spread. Oh, the mechanic.
He probably had to do a tight spread on those pieces for that to happen.
Thank God I can do this one-handed so far. Not summoner. Please be out.
In.
Damn it.
And
You could- okay.
I don't know if it's everybody.
Hurt nobody.
Can I get this last video? No. I do the motion still in midair, but it doesn't go off.
Yep. But yeah, by the way, the pattern I run is the one I've definitely found the most success of. Coming, is basically come up, go straight up,
We
over,
did it,
and down,
Kimmy.
like a backwards U pattern. That seems to be the one that is most likely to break all 3 bonds. Fillers. Or webs, rather. There are way too many things in this fight that could be given the exact same freaking name.
Mm-hmm.
Out. Nice. Silk Spit's next.
So like Silk Spit, you talking about the move or the position?
yes.
I really don't want to look that up on Urban Dictionary now.
Or David after tacos.
Ah!
Wait,
Help!
hurts everybody.
1 to 2 after I'm moving over to the side. One to 2. Spread to partners. Move to partners. Back to the main platform.
So dancing in camera doesn't make me walk the wrong way. It's pretty good.
No, because dancing is not a targeted AoE.
Yeah, that makes me happy.
Yep.
Cool. And my dance is up
Targeted
before
dancing.
and after. I'll have to spam fan dances, then I'll probably
Turret towers.
May not run so far away, right?
3 always avoid 4.
Yes. 1 and 2 are always vertical. 1, 2, 4 are always vertical.
Oh
3
shit.
goes to 4.
Freaking hugs.
Why is my one?
Curse pattern.
In reverse.
Yes.
No one was with me.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No
okay.
one was on the
2 to
that
1.
tower to 2.
Yep, I see where I should have went. Okay.
Yeah, for the curse pattern for tanks, it's a double sideways thing. Only 2 to 3 is straight. One more?
Last pull.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
Wow, my mouth salivated.
I was shaking my head.
That's not the thought process I had of that Taco Bell.
Nope.
Did you guys go to NJ's Taco Bell?
Out,
Once.
in.
MJ doesn't
Oh,
have
win.
anyone.
Yeah, no more talking.
Oh, okay.
She quit recently. I went like twice.
Went once.
Did you clear it?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the time I went, I never even pressed start. Yay!
Pillars after bridges.
Oh.
I must watch over all life.
In.
Oh, what's that part? Damn it.
Subs is next. In for meltdown. 1 to 2. Over. 1 to 2. Partners. Main platform. Yeah, basically there's an alternate way of doing that bonds where you have one, 4 people go to one platform, 4 people go to the other. The problem with that is that you have to have different groups go to the sides depending on whether it's a 4 stack or a 2 stack. Turret towers are next.
Sounds like it benefits nobody.
It is 1 to 2 after turrets. Curse pattern.
Bro, last spawn is curse pattern.
It's the one we need to practice.
Yeah.
Give me, or someone who's bad here.
Ow.
Ugh.
Wow, I managed to get sniped from across the map.
Oh shit. No, no, no.
Paula,
Come here. Oh,
Spread.
You
Whoa.
yeah, Tala, on that third one, you don't have to like angle it to that side. You gotta angle it like across to the
I
opposite
did
corner.
angle it across.
No, you angle it to the wrong side. So you made me go in front of the second.
Your knockback is depending on where you're standing, not where Tala's standing.
My knockback.
And I got knocked back in 2 different directions because Arena was dead.
Yeah.
I got hit by 2 turrets.
Okay.
So
But yeah,
I
so,
was
like,
baiting 2 of them.
As an example,
Okay,
if there's
I
a turret
understand
here, I'm standing here, and
Yeah.
Kim, and like you're standing right here at A sends you, you would get knocked back to the side even though the laser would go straight. That's a bit of an exaggeration. I don't
Okay,
think that would count as part of you, but yeah,
Yeah, I got you. So,
need to position yourself for the knockback.
And in that
Oh, okay,
situation,
okay.
I got knocked back by both of these turrets. So
yeah.
like
'Cause-
even though I
yeah.
was in this angle, even though I got hit by
I
both
see.
of them, so I ended up here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
Hmm.
But honestly, pretty good prog. We got to
Mhm.
see bonds through. We've gotten a good amount of practice on turrets, which is good. It's just a matter of getting it down a decent amount.
Yeah.
All right. See you
But
Monday.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna
see
go
you guys
Yeah.
Monday.
See you
Even though
Monday.
And
Excelo's
then-
off.
Yeah, and then honestly,